Hey y'all, Blanche here. How's it going today? Well, this is sort of I'm just starting drag, what do I need to get, what do I need to do video. If you like my makeup, I recorded a tutorial for it, which will probably be posted in the next couple days, so be on the lookout for that. But anyway, I get a lot of comments from people saying, Blanche, I've just started drag. What do I need to get? What do I need to buy? How do I even begin? Well, this video is for you. Here is what I would suggest as a shopping list for things that you need to get just to get a good face. And I posted a blog tutorial about this a while back, and so you might want to take a look at that. I'll post the link somewhere around in here, so you can go take a look at that. The first thing you need is foundation. Now, I still use currently Max Factor Pan Stick foundation. I use two colors, natural and deep olive. But I've also played around with some Ben Nye foundations and just some different foundations. I made a video called Alternatives to Max Factor Pan Stick, where you can get some good foundation advice there. You want something that's fairly high coverage. So that's the first thing you'll need is a foundation. Second thing you'll need is some kind of contour color. I use a couple different things. This is Mocha Caramel pressed powder from Black Radiance. And this is what I use under my jaw, on my forehead. In fact, I'm using it for my cheek contour today. It's a really good, you can get it at Walmart. Pick a color that is going to go with your skin tone. If you're a dark girl, you'll want something a lot darker than this. If you're lighter, you might want something, a bit lighter than that. But if you're going to be on stage, you want something pretty dramatic, because you don't want to be washed out. If once stage lights hit you, any kind of subtlety in your makeup can just disappear. So you definitely want to be painted. The next thing that you're going to want is a highlight color. I recommend Naturel powder from Coty, and this one is mine. Man, I should have had this out and ready before I started talking about it. It's just an off-white powder. See, on my camera it shows up as white, but it is just a light creamy pink color powder. I have to get mine on eBay because I can't find it in any stores anymore. But you can use an eyeshadow, like a white eyeshadow. You can use a loose eyeshadow, like an off-white loose matte eyeshadow. Don't use a shimmer if you're going to use eyeshadow. You can use a white powder, like Ben Nye Super White. If you're going to do that, though, I would get some Ben Nye Pretty Pink powder and mix with it. If you're a dark-skinned girl, use a yellow tone powder. Don't use pink or white, because that will make you washed out and ashy. So get something like the banana powder from Ben Nye. Go to bennye.com and take a look at their catalog. You can see all the powders that they have. I definitely recommend it. You're going to want a setting powder for your foundation, and I use Ben Nye Fair, but you can use any kind of translucent powder, like even a CoverGirl translucent powder will work to set your foundation. You're going to want 3 to 4 eyeshadow colors. I recommend that 2 of those colors be a matte white and a matte black, and then the other can be whatever you like. If you like blues, get a dark blue and then a lighter blue. You can do a pink and a purple. This is just the bare minimum. You can go, more extravagant than that if you like. Get one of the Coastal Scents 88 matte palettes. That will have everything you can use to start off with. But if you're going into Walmart and you're picking out makeup, get a matte white, a matte black, and then a couple shades of color. You're going to need a black eyeliner. I recommend getting an eyeliner pencil to start off with, because I always use black on my waterline, and then if you're only getting one eyeliner, you can use it for your top liner. But you can get a liquid liner as well, or a gel eyeliner. They all work. They all have their own learning curve, so definitely play around with it. You're going to need some eyelashes and some eyelash glue. You can get some eyelashes at Walmart or Sally's Beauty. If you're going to Sally's Beauty, you can get some of the runway lashes from Ardell. I think they're called runway. I'm not sure. But I get the human hair $1.99 lashes from my local beauty supply store. So go to some beauty supply stores that may be designed to sell weave hair to cater to the black girls. They always have some good big dramatic eyelashes. I recommend 101, 201s, 199s, and if they've got them and you're feeling that dramatic, get some 301s. I'll try to find some pictures and post them of each of the eyelashes down in the information bar. You're going to need 2 to 3 lip liners. I recommend a dark red, like a burgundy color. I recommend a true red, and then like a medium pink lip liner. That way you can do just about any lip look with that. And if you're going for black, you can use your black eyeliner. Specifically, I recommend, say we're using LA colors, or because that's most of the lip liners that I use. I use pinky like almost every time. I use cocoa, which is a brown, but also burgundy, which is wonderful. And then they've got one called flame red. Those 3 to 4, and they're all $1. So those 3 to 4 lip liners will do anything for you. I recommend 1 or 2 lipsticks. You can go with like a true red lipstick and then a pink lipstick, and then from there expand. And then maybe a lip gloss or 2. I very rarely wear lip gloss myself, because I tend to like matte lips or like just a soft shine. I'm wearing some lip gloss today, but I don't do it very often. So that's about all of the necessities that you would want. You can get some other optional things like glitters or loose pigments, blushes. I usually use a blush, but when you're starting out, you don't have to. You can use an eyeshadow there, like if you bought a pink eyeshadow, or just anything. Picking colors, you'll want to find out if you're a yellow tone or a pink tone skin. The easiest way is to look at the veins on your arm. If they look blue, you're a cool tone and you'll want to get a pinker foundation. And if they're green, you'll want a yellower tone foundation. But just play around. If you can go into a store and just try on makeup, do that. If you're going to be on stage, I don't recommend like frost eyeshadows. Shimmer and glitter is fine, but frost, it's going to make you look greasy and oily and slick. Speaking of greasy and oily, you don't ever want to use anything with a shimmer on your nose or the top of your eyelids, because it's going to make your face look greasy. And none of us wants to look greasy. We all want to look like we've got beautiful matte skin. Yeah. we'll talk more about picking wigs in the future, but that is what you want to start off with for picking a foundation. Let's talk a little bit about padding. If you're a boy and you are a slender boy, I definitely recommend hip padding. These are mine. I just got these in the mail just the other day, and I'll show them to you in the near future. They were made by Patrick Howell, and I will have a link either down here or up here or somewhere to him on Facebook. They are made like a pair of flesh tone bike shorts, and they've got the pad all built in. So all you have to do is slide them on and pull them up. Let's talk about boobs for a moment, because everybody loves boobs and everybody wants to talk about them, right? These are my actual boob pads. They are teardrop shaped shoulder pads, and I use 2 pairs of them. I've taken 1 pair and sewn them, hand stitched them around the outer corner, outer edge. They're black because that's all I could find. I got mine at Joann's Fabrics, and they were about $5 for a pair. And if you can get flesh tone of these, and I know they make them, but I just haven't gone looking for them, that is even better. But these work really well. I put them right here, obviously. But this is my bra, and I got this at Walmart. It's made by Sweet Nothings. It's a strapless bra, but it does have some straps that you can attach to it. And I'm not going to talk about what size this is because it is way too big. But also, I got one of these. This is a Chic Shaper. I got it at Walgreens. And what it does is it takes my man boobs and hikes them up and pushes them into the center to give some cleavage. Here's a picture of me wearing all 3 of these, and look at the rack that I'm sporting in this picture. Ain't that lovely? Anyway, you can also use knee-high pantyhose filled with bird seed or rice. You can use you can go expensive and get silicone breast forms, or you can use foam. You can use like cotton batting put into a pantyhose. That works as well. It depends on how big you want your boobs to be, and how heavy you can support. I have back issues. I have a lot of back problems. So the birdseed ones or rice didn't work for me because each boob weighed about 2 or 3 pounds, and so when you're pulling 5 to 10 pounds of boobs on your back, it hurts. I feel bad for the real girls that have to carry them around all the time. So these are good because they weigh nothing. They are so light. I guess that's all that I have to talk about to start off with. This video is probably now 20 minutes long. I'm sorry. But this is for all the drag queens out there that are just starting out, that are just wanting to get into drag, and they just needed some basic advice. If you have any other questions, I really recommend sending me a message on Facebook, because I get so many messages on YouTube here that I just can't get to them, and I spend more time on Facebook than I do on YouTube. Okay guys, I will talk to y'all later. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll talk more about this soon. Love you all. Bye.